Picture this, a quiet Sunday morning in small-town Texas. A gunman bursts into a little white church, firing round after round into families, kids, and grandparents. Bullets fly, screams echo. But one local dad, no cape, no badge, just a rifle and raw guts, grabs his AR-15 barefoot, charges into hell, and turns the tide.
This is the true story of Stephen Willeford, the barefoot hero who saved dozens in Sutherland Springs, Texas, and showed the world what American courage looks like.
Look at you two, perfect riders already.
Daddy, this is so fun.
Stephen Willeford was born and raised in the heart of Texas, a pipe fitter by trade, a father of two girls, and a man who believed in protecting his community. In 2017, at 43 years old, he lived just blocks from First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs, a tiny town of 400 souls where everyone knows your name.
Steve wasn't a cop or a soldier. He was an NRA instructor who taught concealed carry classes on weekends. His motto, "Evil exists, we have to be ready." Little did he know, that readiness would save lives on November 5th.
Life in Sutherland Springs was simple. Sunday potlucks, football games, and faith. The church was the heartbeat of the town, 50 worshipers strong that day, including toddlers and elders. Steve's own daughters attended there sometimes. He never imagined he'd become part of its darkest and brightest chapter. But darkness came calling. Devin Patrick Kelly, a 26-year-old ex-Air Force washout with a violent past, domestic abuse, threats, even animal cruelty, had a grudge against his in-laws who attended the church.
Armed with an AR-15 and 15 loaded magazines, he drove 35 miles from New Braunfels, parked outside, and slipped in during the sermon like a shadow. No warning, no mercy.
At 11:30 a.m., as the pastor preached on hope, Kelly opened fire. Pop, pop. The first shots hit a 14-year-old boy in the back, then a 70-year-old deacon. Blood on the pews. A 5-year-old girl slumped in her seat.
In 15 heart-stopping seconds, 26 lay dead or dying, the deadliest church shooting in U.S. history. Worshippers hit the floor, praying for a miracle. Kelly's rifle jammed briefly, but he cleared it and kept coming.
Half a mile away, Steve Willeford was trimming his beard at home when his daughter burst in. "Dad, shots at the church! People are dying!"
No time for shoes, no time for a vest.
Steve grabbed his AR-15 from the bedroom, the same one he'd used to teach his girls gun safety, and sprinted barefoot down the road. Gravel tore at his feet, but adrenaline drowned the pain. "God, give me strength," he whispered.
He reached the church parking lot just as Kelly emerged, rifle smoking, heading for his SUV to reload and finish the job. Dozens more inside were wounded, crying for help. Steve didn't hesitate. From 15 yards away, through his scope, he squeezed the trigger. Crack! First shot, clean miss. But Kelly spun and fired back. A bullet grazed Steve's arm, hot lead ripping flesh like fire. No retreat. Steve adjusted, breathed steady, and fired again. Crack! This one hit Kelly square in the leg, dropping him to one knee.
The gunman raised his rifle for a kill shot, but Steve, bleeding, barefoot, unbreakable, fired a third round. Crack! Torso hit. Kelly crumpled, his AR-15 clattering away. The threat was down, but the hero wasn't done. As Kelly gasped on the ground, another miracle rolled up. Johnny Langendorf,
a 27-year-old truck driver pulled over in his Chevy. Steve, armed, gushing blood, yelled, "He just shot up the church. We gotta stop him." Langendorf didn't blink. "Get in."
They peeled out, chasing Kelly's fleeing SUV at 95 miles per hour down Highway 87. Tires screeched, dust flew. Steve radioed cops on Langendorf's phone. Suspect in a black Hyundai, armed and dangerous. For 7 miles, they tailed the killer, dodging traffic, praying he wouldn't turn back for round 2. Kelly veered off the road, crashed into a ditch, and, cornered, put a bullet in his own head. Pursuit over, church secured. Because of Steve, no one else died that day.
Word spread like wildfire across Texas and beyond. President Trump called it a horrible act of evil, but praised the very brave man who stopped it. The FBI hailed Steve as a hero. He got the governor's public safety medal, but shrugged it off. "I'm no hero. God protected me."
I just did what any dad would. His arm scarred, but his spirit unbreakable. Sutherland Springs rebuilt. A new church rose from the ashes, named Sanctuary of Faith, with a plaque for the 26 lost and the one who fought back.
Today, Steve speaks to crowds, teaching that heroism isn't about fame, it's about stepping up when evil knocks. In a divided America, his story unites faith, family, firearms, freedom. Today, Steve speaks to crowds, teaching that heroism isn't about fame, it's about stepping up when evil knocks. In a divided America, his story unites faith, family, firearms, freedom. Stephen Willeford, barefoot, bleeding, but victorious. The man who turned tragedy into triumph. Like if this fired you up. Subscribe for more American heroes who changed history.